Our next guest has been a professional muso since he was 14. Oh, my gosh, 14. I was doing nothing. And he hit the charts in a big way with his double platinum album, Awake is the New Sleep, which he is now touring to celebrate its 20th anniversary. So please welcome Ben Lee.
Yeah.
It is so good. I can't believe it's 20 years.
So when you hit those kind of milestones, it is a bit surprising. It's like, I mean, I have lost a fair amount of hair, but aside from that, you know, I feel the same.
Why do you think the record has connected with audiences for a couple of decades now?
It's weird because music, obviously there's so much beautiful music in the world, but some of it becomes part of people's actual life experiences. And I think that those are the albums that people want to keep revisiting. So it's the ones you fall in love to and break up to and move across the world to and get married and all that stuff that, like, for some reason, I'm very lucky to have had an album that people brought into their lives in that way. So, yeah, I feel very fortunate.
I had it. I was a fan. I loved it.
Yeah,
me too.
And those moments you remember where you were.
Yeah, that's right.
So at 14 years of age, I'm interested to know what were you going through in your life that motivated you or brought you to that place of music?
A ravenous appetite for failure. I just wanted to, like, I was not the kind of person that could be told don't touch the stove and not touch it.
Yes.
I wanted to touch it.
Okay.
And so I think everyone always like, oh, you started so young. I was like, yeah, because I had a lot of mistakes I had to make hands-on.
And music was the way you wanted to have an outlet for that?
Music's was like a vehicle, you know?
Yes.
I remember when I discovered punk rock, and it was such an amazing moment because I learned this whole idea that the technique doesn't matter, it's just your attitude, you know? And I was like, I could get with that. Because that, you don't have to practice, you know, and you don't have to be any good, too. That's for me.
Yeah. One of the big memories for me growing up in the 80s was an amazing actress called Ione Skye, who happens to be your wife. Huge fan. You have a podcast with her called Weirder Together, which, would you recommend working with your partner to other people?
It really depends. We actually, even as two creative artists, it wasn't really till about 10 years into our relationship we started collaborating, because I think you have to build a lot of trust.
Yeah.
We are hugely passionate about music, art, film ideas, and, hey, we're going to talk about the music we like, the movies we like, the books we like, and just it can become a little bit of a curation portal for people that trust us, because we do have excellent taste.
You do.
With the title, The Weirder Together, are you happy to share what you mean when you talk about your wife's weirdness?
Yeah, I mean, for her, it more is based around the mispronunciation of celebrity names. You know, she loves that song, My Heart Will Go On by Solong DeLong. And she'll see any movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. No, but, you know, she's just...
If that's the only problem in your marriage, I think you are doing very well.
No, we're just...
Pretty good.
We're just both eccentric creative people, and we kind of like the idea that instead of marriage and partnership being a neutralising force, that it should actually amplify our eccentricity.
Cumulative.
And it's like you know, it's like more powerful together, we're weirder together.
But did you take a little sidebar and you were a death doula?
Yeah, because I was like helping people... No, I was helping people in ayahuasca ceremonies, and part of what you learn is how to help them and assist them without interfering or guiding them, and that led me into learning some of these skills of, like, death midwifery and being a death doula. And it's kind of cool because if someone's dying, you know, like, so I would go and sit by people who are dying, and some of them wanted to have a really big, deep and meaningful about their, like, needing to make amends to a sibling, and others wanted to watch reruns of Cheers.
Yeah.
And there's no right or wrong.
I'd just like to point out there is a medical specialty around this too as well. It's called palliative care, which is in essence what we've been discussing now, and I think it's really nice to hear that, you know, there's still a non-medical approach to this, but I would agree, you know, that end phase of life, you really do wish to have comfort, you wish to have dignity, and whether you get that through a nurse and pain relief, or whether you have that through a death doula, I think it's just whatever fits.
We could talk to you all night, we really could. But I'm going to have to lock the doors if you say no. We need you to sing for us. Would you do that?
Let's do it.
Wow.
Are you okay with that?
we
this is
also
gonna be
think you've got the perfect song for the House of Wellness. So if you could take it out with your catchy song, Catch My Disease, we'll let you head on over and get ready.
Yes.
Thank you.